Okay, so we're back. Same day,
New shirt.
same shirt, different hairstyle. Same day. And this boat is still here.
Tell her to go work.
Hey y'all, I learned how to put a video online and I gotta have these girls to help me, so they need to hurry up and teach this science lesson so I can get some help. Bye.
All right.
Nobody wants. I'm just
Okay.
Just kidding.
So now we are on Wednesday, biotechnology. So bio, the prefix means life. If you don't remember or realize that bio means life. So with technology, they're using some kind of life to make our lives better, whether it is to change our food, our agriculture, what we eat, to make it resistant against pests, or to make it grow like a tomato, like more on the vine or whatever. It's just using life to make our lives better, okay? So in your notes, it says biotechnology allows scientists to make useful products by selecting wanted traits for breeding. You probably heard of GMOs before. So GMOs means genetically modified organisms. We are living in the age where just about everything that you buy at the grocery store is genetically modified, whether it is vegetables or beef or pork or anything like that that you have is used in animal science or agriculture. Most of the organisms that we have are genetically modified. So that just means that it uses living cells and their molecules to solve problems to make useful products. So like I said, it's used in agriculture, which could be animal science, it can be crop science, and it can be in the environment. North Carolina is huge for biotechnology. We are, I think, #1 in the nation with biotechnology places to work at with RTU, which is, or RTP, which is Research Triangle Park. So biotechnology, it uses 3 things. You have to use your cells, you have to work with the proteins or genes that you are going to be changing. With that being said, you have some ethical issues. So with ethical issues, that means, are we messing or manipulating with things that shouldn't be messed or manipulated? Say that word.
Manipulated
With, right. Okay. So right now we are using it for like stem cells. We're also using biotechnology to help with certain type of cancers. We're using biotechnology in making medicine like insulin and penicillin. We're also using biotechnology in fluorescent testing, DNA testing, agricultural purposes. That is the big one for North Carolina, especially on your EOG. It will be for agricultural purposes. And then also genetic modification and cloning. So whenever you talk about cloning, it uses the DNA and it clones it to the exact same DNA that it was. So right now, like they have cloned cats. The cat was called CC, carbon copy. They have cloned, you can look it up, Google it. You can Google other animals that they have cloned. They clone, of course, vegetables and agriculture. But right now, we know that they've not cloned a human, but they have used cells to make parts. Like you can regenerate part of your liver by using your own stem cells and stuff like that. So it is a big ethical issue right now of how far that scientists are willing to go.
Yeah, and think about when you talk about bio, life, and technology, like she said, it's to make life easier, right? And so why would it be a big deal in North Carolina? We have a lot of crops, and we have a lot of farming, so a lot of animals, lots of farms, that kind of thing. And so why is it important to be able to genetically modify something if it's not living in the environment or the conditions that we have here? So an example would be, let's say sometimes in the summer it gets really hot and it doesn't rain for a while, so there's a drought, right? But what do plants need? They have to go through photosynthesis, and one of those reactants is water and sunlight, right? So if it doesn't have water, it's going to die. Well, what scientists can do, and a part of biotechnology, is they can take genes from other organisms that don't require as much water, and they can place them, let's say, into a crop, corn, and that allows that plant to not need as much water. So when we're going through these droughts, or it's super hot in the summertime and there's not that much water, not that much rain, the crop can still survive, because that's how a farmer makes their living. Same thing with animals, and it does become an ethical issue, because you're breeding what you want, what'll make the most money for you. But could it be harmful to humans? We don't know, but we eat it, right? So if I'm somebody raising pigs or cows, and I want to make sure that they are engineered to be the biggest so I can get the most money when I take them to market, am I changing their genetics in order to do so? And that's where it becomes an ethical issue. But it's really huge in agriculture. And like Ms. Pate said, that is the one thing that they probably harp on your EOG. Yep. All right, guys. So when you finish your notes here, it's a pretty simple day. We hope y'all are having a good week. You've got this little Google form right here. Just copy and paste that right into your browser. Let me see where I want to go. Right into Safari. And you're just going to put your name and answer those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions. That's just for us to see. And remember, we're not necessarily grading, but we're seeing who's watching. You guys are hopefully learning something. And just a quick thing while you're here. There is, let me find it. Oops. You guys have your own Weebly page now, school-wide. And all you need is the link. Hey, y'all. All you need is the link. So you will be under 8th grade. Simply click here. And all of your classes are here. Math 1 students, Ms. Bolt has your booklet. She can't put it up here because of copyright issues. Everything is, she's got everything. I guess ELA, English 1, math, and then science, okay? So everything is right here, and that'll just take you right to our Weebly site. But for your other classes, you have your other information, all right? We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.